Hey everybody, this is Twitch from Retro Gamer Ranting, and this is episode blah 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 whatever. And sorry for the lack of vlog last week. I was kind of busy messing around with some other projects I've been knocking around my head. One of them I've actually already uploaded. You'll probably see it from my last, from yesterday I think, Flash Game Favorites. My first ever review for it's more towards the more casual gamer, I suppose. But also there's some hardcore fans who like to just waste some time will enjoy this series. I'm going to have a couple more of them. Yesterday's Flash Game favorite was Toss Eternal. I'm currently working on one called, well, I'm not going to tell you, you're just going to have to wait. So anyway, I read the article the other day on IGN about how Call of Duty is ruining first-person shooters and how all the other developers in the world is trying to be just like Call of Duty is pretty much a cash grab-in or cash buy-in or whatever the heck it is. And it just went through and it made reference to will Battlefield 3 be the big Call of Duty killer, and how was Crisis 2 different enough to be considered not a Call of Duty clone, and the such, and how basically how there's not very much originality in first-person shooters anymore. And I kind of agreed with the article. I mean, for the most part, a lot of games have that formula. You look at Homefront, you look at Medal of Honor, the most recent Medal of Honor game, even Crisis 2, it looks like, has many elements that were taken directly from Call of Duty, whether it be from the multiplayer, whether it be from gameplay. Even one of my favorite first-person shooters from last year, GoldenEye on the Wii, no surprise, is kind of a clone of Call of Duty, only with a James Bond theme to it. So it's still a great game. Just it was by Activision. So what do you expect? If it has a formula, their formula is if it's not broke, don't fix it, and just keep repeating it every year. So it was kind of odd, and I don't really see Battlefield 3 being a game that's really going to be much different from Call of Duty. I mean, seriously, everything it's another war game, and quite frankly, people, I'm getting kind of sick of war games. That's why I'm really looking forward to Conduit 2. It's coming out this month, and it kind of made me think a little after reading the article why they didn't reference games that are coming out that might break the mold. I mean, even Killzone 3 didn't really break the mold. The only real games out there that really first-person shooter-wise that take themselves away from the COD mold is the Halo series, Red Steel 2, which came out a year ago. That's completely different in its own right. And there's Conduit 2, which is going to be coming out. And there's also a game that I actually I don't own, but I downloaded the demo the other day. It was called Bulletstorm, and I think you guys have probably heard of it. It's freaking awesome. If I wasn't saving up for Conduit 2 right now, I'd be buying the crap out of it. And I was surprised as all heck that that wasn't mentioned in the article anywhere. I mean, why wasn't it? It is not Call of Duty. It hardly resembles anything like Call of Duty besides aiming down the scope of your gun. That's about it. It has awesome combo kill multipliers. It has a tether whip thing that you bring people to you and kick them in the head and then shoot their butt off and all that other good stuff. I mean, it was a breath of fresh air playing that. It was the most original first-person shooter I've played in quite a long time. And it just seemed baffling to me in the article that they didn't mention, hey, you want a break from all these Call of Duty clones? Well, hey, take a look at this. Take a look over at Bulletstorm. That's not a clone at all. And it got great ratings, and it has great graphics, and well, I suppose the story might be throwaway. I mean, you're basically going to play it for the action arcade awesomeness, and I don't know much about the multiplayer, but that looks pretty cool too. I mean, seriously. I do agree with them in the article, though. If you do want to see change in the world of first-person shooters, you're going to have to start buying other first-person shooter games that kind of break the mold, like games like Red Steel 2. I'm not going to say Halo breaks the mold. Halo's its own right. Um, Bulletstorm and Conduit 2, which is coming out. Which I will admit, Conduit 2 more so borrows from the Halo franchise more than Call of Duty. But it looks like, at least when it comes to multiplayer with Conduit 2, it's going to kind of mesh the two together, both Call of Duty and Halo, with upgrading and perks and armor and stuff like that. So it's kind of its own little Frankenstein kind of multiplayer, and it'll kind of work. So it's kind of a breath of fresh air, and I'm really hoping Conduit 2 kind of gets me away from the whole Call of Duty, I guess, norm that seems to be everywhere, you know. And I do agree. I think there's just way too many of them out there. And I understand developers are wanting to make games that everyone's playing for quick cash. But you know what also tends to sell money? A chance. Every now and then, just take a chance, you know. Believe it or not, Call of Duty Modern Warfare was Activision taking a chance, and now it's the norm, you know. And it just, back in the day, way back when Doom was the norm, you saw a game like Duke Nukem 3D that came out of the woodwork and completely changed how people view first-person shooters, you know. And I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm not going to say like Conduit 2 is going to, because most people don't consider the Wii to even be a first-person shooter system, which they're wrong. There are a lot of great first-person shooters on the Wii, including GoldenEye, and Conduit 2 is shaping up to be that too, so I don't want to hear it. Okay. So, hey, what do you guys think? You know, what do we need to get out of this Call of Duty funk? You know, it just seems like everyone buys the game, but everywhere you look for comments, everyone's sick of it as well. It's just like, oh, blah, 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 Call of Duty's crap. It's like, well, why do you own it? I own it. I own Black Ops. You know, I own Modern Warfare 2. I have GoldenEye, which is by Activision, and that pretty much supports the Call of Duty craze. And yet I'm bored with it. You know, I'm not necessarily bored with it. I still enjoy it, but I want to see something different. And so, do you think there's a game coming out that's going to help break the mold? Do you think there's a game out now that breaks the mold? And so leave your comment down below. Tell me what you think about I suppose, resistance against change when it comes to first-person shooters. And what do you think what kind of shot in the arm does the first-person shooter world need right now? So thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to follow, and again, don't forget to comment. Until next time, game fans, this is Twitch. Keep playing.